This is $200. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can turn this into this very fast in the next month by buying and selling products on Amazon. We're officially in the heart of Q4, and e-commerce sales skyrocket from now through Black Friday up until after Christmas. And you can either watch this video and think, yeah, there's a lot of money to be made in Q4 online. I hear that every year. Or you can be one of the few who actually takes advantage of it. Now, one of the very first businesses that I ever had success with was reselling. And if you go back to some of my first videos like 4 or 5 years ago, you can see that they're all on how to make money reselling. And there's many ways that you can resell products online for a profit. This isn't anything revolutionary, but it's simple, proven, and effective. Now, you could flip books back on Amazon, and the margins on that can be extremely high, although you'll need a decent amount of money to start and some patience to wait for them to sell, so that's not really ideal for this. You could also sell brand name wholesale products back on Amazon, which is great because you can leverage other in-demand brands, which those sales skyrocket during Q4. But again, you'll need probably a few $1,000s at least to realistically start that, so that's out. You could also flip liquidation pallets, but then you need to do lots of upfront legwork, take product pictures, list them to different platforms manually, and then be patient for the profitable sales to roll in. So now we're not going to do that either. The best thing that you can do right now to make some good money during Q4 in the resale game is online arbitrage. Online arbitrage is simply buying from retail stores or retail websites at a lower price and then selling them back on other marketplaces like Amazon in this example at a higher price and then keeping the difference in profit for yourself. Online arbitrage is great because practically anybody can start and anybody can make money pretty quickly. There's plenty of products and brands that you can sell even as a beginner, and you don't need a lot of money to get started. And since Q4 demand is so high, there's lots of opportunity to profit right now if you know the right places to look. Plus, I've never really been a big proponent of spending hours and hours going to stores in person to scan and look for products. Even though that can work, in my opinion, it takes way too much time and way too much effort, especially when you can do the same exact thing from home with software. So the first thing that you need to do is find good profitable products. There's many ways to find profitable products, but perhaps the best way is to use software that compares Amazon's catalog of millions of products against other similar products all across the internet on hundreds of other websites. The software that I recommend for this is called Source Mogul. It is a game changer of a software and has been instrumental in helping me scale both my online arbitrage and my dropshipping business. I've been recommending it for years, and I honestly can't say enough good things about it. I'll make sure to put a link to a free trial of Source Mogul in the description that I set up with them if you want to try it out for yourself. Source Mogul lets you search through hundreds of websites to find products that are selling for less on those sites than they are on Amazon. Then, once the software spits those products out, you'll want to make sure of a few things. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you're able to sell it before you buy it. And this will obviously depend on the age and sales history of your Amazon seller account, as well as if you're gated for that brand and that category as well. You just want to take the product identifier on Amazon, like the ASIN for example, into the back end of your Seller Central to see if you're able to sell it by clicking sell new or not. And secondly, you'll want to make sure that it is still indeed profitable after Amazon fees are deducted. A simple way to check this is by using the free Amazon profit calculator that they give you in Seller Central. All you have to do is put the price on Amazon in the calculator in one spot and put the price on the supplier's website in the other spot, and then choose whether you'll be fulfilling it yourself, FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant, or using Amazon FBA or Amazon fulfillment. I always recommend using FBA, especially for beginners. Not only will it protect your seller account because the shipping and fulfillment metrics will fall on Amazon, not you, but it'll also help you sell a lot more and make a lot more money by getting the buy box more frequently at higher prices because you'll have faster delivery time to the customer with Amazon Prime. And finally, third, you want to make sure that the product actually has enough sales on Amazon to actually justify buying it and shipping it into FBA. If it's widely profitable, but it never sells, that defeats the purpose of buying it in the first place. So you'll want to check the sales estimate of that product on Amazon and and make sure that the competition isn't too high on that listing too. An easy way that you can check the sales of a product is by using the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. By literally clicking a button, it'll tell you how many sales that product has a day and a month on Amazon, and it will take the guesswork completely out of it so you can be sure. I'll drop a link to get a discount on the Jungle Scout Chrome extension down in the description if you want to look into that too. It's another great software that I've used for years and I've recommended for years as well. Then you want to assume that you'll share those sales with all the other sellers on the listing with the same relative price and the same product condition, which will obviously be new. That will tell you exactly how many units that you can buy and exactly how many units you can expect to sell in a specific time frame. Remember, we don't want to guess, we want to be sure. And this is exactly how we're going to do that. Once you finally know how many units that you want to buy, you can simply order them to your house and then box them up and ship them into Amazon FBA. More on this shortly. Once those products get into FBA, you'll want to use the free repricer in the back of Seller Central to make sure that your products match the buy box price, because this will make sure that your products are always priced competitively so you'll make sales. You'll also want to make sure that you set a minimum price on your product in your repricer, whatever your break-even price is, so you can be sure that you're not losing money on it. Basically, if other sellers drop their price too low, your repricer won't go that low. It'll wait for your price to come back up so it will match the buy box price again and you can sell it at a profit. And all of this might sound super complicated, but it's really not. I cover all of this from A to Z in my online Arbitrage Pro course if you want a more in-depth explanation to master this stuff fast. It's linked down in the description, but honestly, every single time I plug a course in a video like this, I feel a little bit of cringe, not to mention the money I showed you in the beginning. I've tried to get away from plugging them at all, but honestly, it is the best place that you can learn it fast, and I can only explain so much in a short YouTube video. Now, I did recommend that you ship your products into FBA when you do this, because you'll make more sales and more money that way. But if you don't know how to do that, the video that's up on the screen right now will literally show you exactly how. I recorded myself going through the entire process of shipping online arbitrage products into Amazon FBA. That way you have a great place to continue if you're interested. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any value from it whatsoever, please give it a like. I genuinely appreciate it. Until next time.